Hello and welcome to MPRG Creativity Online. My name's Jill, I'm the educator at the gallery, and today we're looking at artists who've used animals in their artwork. We all love animals, don't we? Maybe you've got a pet dog or cat at home, or a neighbour or a friend or a family member has, and you like hanging out with it. Maybe you've got wild animals like magpies or possums that visit you in your garden or at school or the local park. Maybe you've been to the zoo and seen all the amazing animals there. There's something lovely, isn't there, about sharing our space with these fellow living creatures. Animals can be scary, they can be fun and playful and cuddly too. And we're going to look at 4 artists who've explored just this in their artwork. And then we're going to make some artwork as well. This is a drawing by Julia Cicciaroni called Flying Fish. And she's put together 2 very different animals here. There are such things as flying fish that can leap out of the water for quite some distance, but they don't have feathers like this. She's just having fun. There's something a bit scary about this work, called Grace by Jasmina Seninas. As well as the face being half human and half wolf, can you see that the wolf in the background has human legs? I wonder what you think Jasmina is saying with this work. Maybe she's saying that we all have a bit of wild fierceness inside of us. And if so, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Just in terms of the look of the artwork, see how by having bits of the wolf person's hair come out of the edge of the artwork, it brings it closer to us, like it's escaping. Maybe our inner wildness escapes sometimes too. Sharon Goodwin has played with a similar idea here. This is called Mr. Tote. And she's made it obvious that the man's face has what looks like a goat's face stitched onto it. How do you feel about this? Does the red stitching make you feel a bit uncomfortable? A goat isn't a wild animal, is it? Maybe because Sharon Goodwin has put the man in a suit and tie, she's inviting us to think about how society tames us and forces us to go along with the herd. What do you think? In John Spooner's work, Wolf and Sheep, he also seems to be saying something about human nature. That wolf person at the table looks definitely shifty, don't you think? Like decisions are being made at the table that aren't good for the sheep. They look very worried and vulnerable, don't they? So it's kind of cute and funny, but what do you think Spooner might be saying here? Are some of us wolves and some of us sheep? I don't want to be either. So let's have some fun playing around with animal and human body parts. Here I've turned a seagull into a flying gecko and added a lion with wings just for fun. And I also glued them down so they burst out of the frame like Jasmina Seninas did. Here I've made 3 hybrid creatures new to science. A dragon dinosaur thing, a deer bird, and a bird spider. It does take quite a bit of careful cutting, I must say. All of these collage works do. You can always add your own drawing and bits and pieces as well for the finicky bits. This is a famous horse trainer posing with a statue of himself. So I've been cheeky and turned him into a horseman. And here are 2 penguin writers. I think we should all connect with our inner penguin, don't you? So, I hope you have fun cutting and pasting and creating your own crazy creatures. And I'll see you next time.